A man scooped up a spoonful of food and sniffed it, then he put it into his mouth. The next second he stood up and placed money on the table. He walked over to the girl and handed her a business card. That evening the girl curiously looked up the address on the card. It turned out to be a top restaurant in the country, a place where nobles and celebrities had to wait in line to dine. The head chef of the restaurant was a top figure in the culinary world. The next day Maria went to her usual stall as usual, but a luxury car was parked outside her shop. Maria had long grown tired of her mundane life, so she mustered her courage and got into the car. She arrived at the private restaurant of the top chef. The chef asked Maria why she chose to become a chef.
พิเศษกว่าคนทั่วไป
The chef was satisfied with her answer, and told her to start work the next day. The next day the chef asked Maria to make her specialty stir-fried meat, but as soon as the meat hit the pan, the chef snatched the pan and dumped the meat.
สุกเกินไป
Premium beef required strict control over the heat. Repeated failures crushed Maria's confidence. The chef told her to leave if she couldn't meet the standards. She cried bitterly and wanted to leave immediately, but if she left she would return to her ordinary life. So Maria made up her mind, and turned back to the kitchen. The next morning her co-workers found Maria sleeping on the floor. When the chef arrived he cooked the dish in front of her again. This time the beef danced and flipped in her pan. It was done in seconds. The chef examined the beef and found it was translucent. He took a bite but said nothing. The chef brought Maria to a top-tier banquet. At the banquet her stir-fried beef was presented like a work of art. The intricate beef rolls were stunning, but the rich guests ate like savages resembling primal animals. When Maria was filled with confidence and wanted to take the next step, the next client wasn't the usual aristocrats. An investor secured her a royal latest dinner party. Competing alongside her was her own head chef. Maria knew that to succeed she had to defeat him. At the banquet the lights dimmed suddenly. A whole cow descended slowly. The chef sprinkled some unknown spices on it. As the fire pit was lit the entire cow was engulfed in flames. A feast of sight and taste began. It also ignited the vanity in the hearts of the elite. The chef personally took the first piece, feeding it into the noblewoman's mouth like feeding livestock. Seeing this the elites couldn't wait to rush forward, gnawing on the extravagant dish with no manners. Meanwhile Maria calmly tossed her wok, using the cheapest ingredients to make a simple fried rice noodle dish. To Maria home-cooked food was the true essence of cuisine. Since the elites had never eaten such cheap food, everyone gave it high praise. Maria thought she had victory in hand. Then the chef slowly poured out a bowl of soup. The color of the soup instantly revealed to Maria it was made from instant noodle seasoning packets.